In my first year of college, I had to select two elective courses, and since I registered for my classes kind of late, I had to choose whatever was available. And one of the classes that was available was American politics, and it turned out to be the greatest choice I've ever made because I deeply fell in love with politics. I think it's a very interesting subject. And the textbook that we used in that class was called American Government, Power and Purpose. And according to the textbook, democracy means a system of rule that permits citizens to play a significant part in the governmental process, usually through the election of key public officials. In a democracy, all all eligible citizens have unequal decisions that affect their lives. There is no small decisions in politics. America has a democracy as a form of government, and we are very privileged to have democracy as a form of government because, in contrast to democracy, there is monarchy, which is a country ruled by a king or a queen, and also there is a dictatorship, which is a country ruled by either one person or a group of persons who does not take the opinion of the citizens. In a democracy, the people govern. It literally means ruled by the people. Democracy literally means ruled by the people. Government officials are the ones who decide how fairly to share the tax burden. The money you pay on taxes is invested in schools, healthcare, um, elected officials, roads, and everything else. So when you get your paycheck and you see the money deducted from it, and it goes in the taxes, this is where your money is going to. The elected officials are the ones who decide where your money go to. So county commissioners, governors, if state officials, legislators, the president, and members of Congress decide how much of your wealth will be invested in those services. Decisions by legislators, school board members, and many other government officials are the decisions that set our public education rules, policies, and budgets. These decisions are very important because we are the generation that will soon rule the country. And our children will be the generation to rule after us. So the decisions made on educational policy greatly affect all of us. We need to be prepared. Laws passed through Congress determine our access to healthcare. It affects both Medicare, Medicaid, and private insurance laws. The president and members of Congress decide how much payroll tax you pay, which affects your Social Security pension. Your Social Security pension not only affects your present life because it's money being taken from your paycheck right now, but it also affects your future. A few years from now, when you're tired and you know you have worked hard, you want to know that you are able to rely on your Social Security benefits, and you need to know that the government that you trusted on has cared for your interest. Elected officials make decisions about which streets get paved, which schools get closed, which professors get their salaries risen. So these are very important decisions. Political decisions will be made for you even if you choose not to participate in politics. However, if you do participate, you have the power to have your voice heard by the elected officials. As voters, we have the right to demand from our elected officials answers from their behavior. Regardless of how much money you make, every single American has the same number of votes. Each and every one of us has one vote. So it doesn't matter who you know or how much you make, for the government, you matter just as much. And this is the beauty of democracy. We're all the same. All of us are equal. Through our votes, we can really make our change. As an example, on November 7, 2012, voters made a historic turnaround and approved same sex marriage for the first time. America's attitudes about same sex marriage have been shifting, and through our vote, we showed our interest in how much we care about it. After gay marriage rights died opposed dozens and times in the past, on Tuesday they passed in at least 2 states. This is an example of how popular vote can reflect such a dramatic change in society. There are more of 15 million citizens in this country who are eligible to vote. However, a lot of them choose not to. If you are over 18 and you are an American citizen, you are eligible to vote. When we all vote, we have a powerful force that can highly influence politics. It is our right, it is our duty, and it is our responsibility to be important and to take action in the best way possible. Imagine how much greater America would be if we lived in a country where politicians listen to all of our ideas, if we really had a voice that people listen to. The main importance of democracy is the participation of the people in naming their political representatives. The power of voting is the power of change. It is our chance to make a mark in history and to have our voice heard. In order to vote, we must be registered. Most states require citizens to be registered before elections. To register to vote, you must complete a form. You can pick up a form from your local library, your post office, um, also from your school, and you can also call the number 1-800-345 vote and request a form. They will have a form shipped to you in your home. Each of us here today can truly benefit from from taking an active part in our country's community. We don't have to let anyone make the big life decisions that will greatly affect us. We can have a say in those decisions. We must become an active part of society.